Hey guys, it's Mark from Lot More Guitar Studio and lotmoreguitar.com, and in this lesson I want to show you some chord fills that you can do based on the E form of your caged major scale shapes. So I'm going to play the fills in the key of G, but it's an E shape bar chord. I know that gets confusing sometimes. So I'm on the key of G here, the 3rd fret is my root note. And the first fill I'm going to show you is just grab the 1st and 2nd strings on the same fret as the root and slide them up 2 frets together and back. So you can pick it twice or just slide up and down, it's up to you. Okay, then the next thing I can do is grab those 2 strings again, same fret as the root, remember, and I can hammer on the 2nd string, 5th fret. And I'm just trying to hammer on that note, so I'm not trying to flatten on both of them. I'm trying to do this. And it gives you a nice interval there. It's a minor 3rd interval, but a little bit sweeter. So you can do the pick hammer on thing. You can hammer on and let the 1st string ring out. And it's also a nice thing to combine with that slide. So I've got this. Alright, another great fill you can do in this position is to grab the 3rd string 1 fret behind the root. Alright, so here's my root, that's my G. I'm going to grab the 3rd string 1 fret behind and then play the 2nd string on the 3rd fret here, which would be the same fret as the root. So I've got that shape, and then I'm going to hammer my 3rd finger onto the 4th fret of the 3rd string, which brings me back to the actual G chord. So I've got this. Now my root is here on the 5th fret of the 4th string. Be careful, it looks a little bit like the C shape here, but in that form I would go to the 4th fret for a D chord, but here I want to be on the G, so I'm going to go out to the 5th fret on the 4th string. And a common thing the Hendrix like to do is go and then go back to the 3rd string. But you know, you're free to try out your own variations. You can resolve it there on the G or go back to the 3rd string. Resolve it on what we call the major 3rd. And of course you can combine the licks. Again, this is based on the E form bar chord. So if I moved it to A, then I would move my 1st finger to the 4th fret because my root's on the 5th. So keep that in mind when you're transposing. Okay, key of C. Okay, key of B flat. Doesn't matter. As long as you're not playing open strings, you can move that lick anywhere. Another thing that's really common to do in this shape is actually not play this bar chord at all, but play with your thumb over the root. So it's almost like you have an F chord here on the top 4 strings, but your thumb is going to grab the root on the 6th string, 3rd fret. Now what that does is it frees up your pinky to play on the 1st string, 2nd, or 3rd. So you can get this hammer on. You can get the 2nd string hammer on and off. You can get the 3rd string hammer on. So that's a fun one to play with too. And again, you can hammer on and off, you can pick. Of course, that would transpose also. One thing I just want to say when you're playing with the thumb is you don't have to play on the tip of the thumb. You can play on the inside knuckle, so you can kind of stretch it out a little bit. That made it a little easier for me to get it. That pinky sounds nice. All those fills are in the scales. Alright, so as a review, we have the top 2 strings, up and down. Hammer on the 2nd string. Then we're going to grab the 3rd string, 1 fret behind the root, play these 2 notes together. Okay. Alright, and then we have the pinky being able to hammer on and off or play on and off. In this case, we're in G, so it would be the 5th fret. 2nd string, 1st string, 2nd string, 3rd string. And so those are just a few major chord fills that you can do around this shape. Of course, there are many other variations, so try to find your own rhythms there, but those are some classic moves that you can practice on this shape. And remember, they all transpose. So it's B, A, and back to G. You'll hear those examples of those fills in many, many songs. So have some fun with those. Try to copy some licks if you can and come up with your own variations. And have fun. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.